Hello YouTube, this is Goody and this is going to be a guide on how to get guaranteed kills with no risk. The requirements for this guide are 60 range, a dark bow, dragon arrows and several friends who also meet the requirements. The suggestions for this guide are a high range level, any range boosting prayer, ranging potions, cheap ranging gear and a method of voice communication with your team. When using dragon arrows with the dark bow special, you will hit a minimum damage of 160. This means that with around 7 people using the special attack, you are guaranteed to KO your target, as long as you have half decent timing. There are very few ways for people to avoid this, and it's incredibly rare that anyone actually does. The few ways that you can avoid death are protecting from range using health boosting armor like Torva or Virtus, or they can wear a Divine Spirit Shield. All of these things almost never happen, so this method is pretty much a guaranteed kill every time. Although to get the guaranteed kill you do need 7 people, you can still get a lot of kills very often with only 3 or 4. The great thing about this method is that there really isn't any need for a setup if you have 7+ people. However, if you do want to make sure you get the kills when you don't have that many people, or you want to make sure that you're doing the most damage, then you want to use a simple setup like this. You want to be using your best dragon hide set with a few other pieces of range boosting armor like the archer's helm, snakeskin boots and glory amulet. This gear is very cheap and will help a lot in getting some nice specials. You can even just take the cheaper parts to set up, so just the dragon hide or just the boots. I wouldn't really suggest going with nothing but the dark bow and arrows, however it still would work, but it's usually worth taking at least dragon hide as it's so cheap. The inventory is very simple. You just need some ranging potions, prayer pots, restores, brews, that kind of thing, and of course food. You might also want to bring spirit terror burden scrolls to make sure that you don't run out of energy. It makes the rushes a lot faster, as you don't have to wait and rest. There are quite a few ways to kill people with this method. The best in my opinion is rushing at the Revenant Cave. All you do is rush from the north entrance to the Revs, and then make sure that you attack at the same time and they die. It's as simple as that. They very rarely have time to teleport and almost never protect range. If you rush on worlds such as 18, 65, 124 and 139, you can run into quite a lot of high risking clans. In the clip you're seeing now, we run into a team and we kill someone instantly for around 3 mil loot. Another way to use this method is to death dot and wait for anyone to come along. This is a much easier way to do it, as you all generally attack at exactly the same time or close enough. The best place to do this is just along the northern corridor in the dungeon towards the entrance. You often catch clans running in from that direction and you can down the leader instantly. If you're lucky you might even catch them coming back from rushing the Revs, and then they won't have protect item on. The final way I would suggest using this method is to lure people into multi areas and then pile them. We haven't actually tried this yet, however we do know that there's a perfect spot near Mage Bank where you could do this. In the recent Wilderness graphical update, Jagex made it so there's a section of the fence that splits the single and multi area that dips south, and in that little dip in the fence there is a small area that is multi-combat. Very few people know about this, so you can lure people into that small gap as you're seeing it on screen now, and then using dark bows you can guarantee that you kill them. That's it for this guide. Make sure you subscribe if you want some more, like the video if it helps you out, and thanks for watching.